lẹ́ẹ̀kan sí ibi tí ètùtù láǹfààní àti darapọ̀ as we continue our campaign and awareness for our people back home on the reasons why the Yorubas must have nothing to do with the contraction you call Nigeria. Nigeria is not for us, and it can never be for us. The quicker we all realize that, the better for every one of us. Nigeria is a crime scene, and we must first and foremost tell the world that there is genocide going on in Nigeria. And the quicker we do that, the better for each and every one of us. Mo kí gbogbo wa fún broadcast ìtọ̀sán níbi tí a ti ń bára wa sọ̀rọ̀, tí a ti ń fi àlàyé fi ṣe fún gbogbo ra wa pé àwọn ọmọ káàárọ̀ oòjíire should not have anything to do with Nigeria. I'm going to play our anthem and we'll continue with the program, which is coming live from the London public transport. And I would like to first and foremost say a very good afternoon to each and every one of you that have joined us so far. My name is Koikimedia, and the time now is 5 minutes past 1 p.m. in London, and this is the anthem. Iṣẹ́ wa fúnlẹ̀ wá, orílẹ̀-èdè wa, kàgbéga, kàgbéga, kàgbéga fàlẹ́rí. Ìgbàgbọ́ wa ni pé láti bẹ̀rù làbọ̀ mọ́. Ká ṣiṣẹ́, ká ṣiṣẹ́, ká ṣiṣẹ́ fàjọlá. Ìṣọ̀kan àti òmìnira ní kẹjẹ́ ká máa lépa. Tẹ̀síwájú fọ̀pọ̀ ire àtòhun tó dára. Ọmọ dìde bọ́ sípò ẹ̀tọ́ rẹ. Ìwọ ni ìmọ́lẹ̀ ògo adúláwọ̀. Àwa ni ìmọ́lẹ̀ ògo adúláwọ̀. Mo kí gbogbo wa lẹ́ẹ̀kan sí. I say very good afternoon and welcome to the afternoon broadcast awareness campaign. As we doing this time next year, I believe Scotland will be doing a lot of campaign and awareness for the referendum to exit Great Britain. So what we are doing today is just the same as what a lot of people that want independence out of ìlú tó bá wà. A ní láti máa bẹ̀rù pé a fẹ́ kúrò ní Nàìjíríà, kò ń ṣe tí a máa lè sọ. A ní láti máa fòyà pé Fúlàní kọ́ ni problem wa, ilẹ̀ wa ni à ń sọ pé a fẹ́ jẹ́ kó di àjòjì. Nígbà tí gbogbo wa dẹ̀ ti mọ̀ pé a fẹ́ jẹ́ kí ìlú wa kó di àjòjì fún àwọn ẹlòmíì, ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ á ní ṣó possible ṣá pé a lè lose ilẹ̀ wa fún àwọn àjòjì. Èmi á máa fi tó wọn létí pé ó possible, tí a bá gbé àwọn ìgbésẹ̀ tí ó jẹ́ ká gbé. Bọ́tà bá ti tètè gbé àwọn ìgbésẹ̀ tó yẹ ká gbé ní ara àwọn ìgbésẹ̀ tá à ń ṣe nísìnyí tí a fi ń bára wa sọ̀rọ̀ ní ojoojúmọ́, tí a fi ń ṣàlàyé pé lótìtọ́ lódodo ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ lè ní àwọn ọ̀fẹ́ kí Nàìjíríà kó pín nítorí pé we are better to be together gẹ́gẹ́ bí ìlú kan. Àmọ́ tá a bá gbé yẹ̀wò, tá a gbé sọ́tún, tá a gbé sósì, ìbéèrè tó yẹ ká bira wa ni pé ǹjẹ́ Nàìjíríà gan tí à ń sọ pé kó má pín, kí ni ìwúlò Nàìjíríà gan ní àgbáyé? Kí ni àǹfààní Nàìjíríà àti àwọn tí wọ́n pera wọn ní ọmọ Nàìjíríà? Kódà ẹni tó jẹ́ ọmọ Nàìjíríà tí ó wà ní ìta, wọ́n máa fún ní wọ́n fún ní ní recommendation tó dá, nítorí pé ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ ọmọ Nàìjíríà tó wà níta tó ń ṣe dáadáa, ìlú tó wà ló fún wọn ní opportunity, kò ń ṣe pé Nàìjíríà yẹn gangan. So if anybody tells you that I am a Nigerian and I live outside, kò ń ṣe ní yẹn gangan ní kò ń ṣe Nàìjíríà yẹn ni wọ́n respect lára ẹni yẹn, tí kò bá ń ṣe ọgbọ́n àti ìmọ̀ tí ẹni yẹn ní. But nítorí pé ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ tí à ń sọ fún pé Nàìjíríà kò ní ìwúlò kankan tá bá kípẹ̀, àwọn ẹ̀yà tí à ń pè ní Fúlàní, àwọn náà láwọn tó ń bá wọn sọ̀rọ̀, wọ́n láwọn tó ń fún wọn ní ìmọ̀ràn, wọ́n dẹ̀ láwọn tó ń fún wọn ní bó ṣe lè gbé ọ̀rọ̀ kalẹ̀ àti into ẹ̀kọ́ ṣe. For 60 years or thereabout, they kept using every other ethnic groups tó wà nínú Nàìjíríà against àwọn ẹ̀yà ethnic group yẹn. But nítorí pé àwa rò pé we are all one, àwa rò pé ìkan náà ni gbogbo wa. So everybody were calling themselves, I am a Nigerian, but the North never believed in one Nigeria. But they were so smart that they were very, very cunning by giving everybody the false hope that we are all in the same country. Ìlú kan náà ni gbogbo wa wà. But what we did not know is they were running a different operation, nísàlẹ̀, lábẹ́lẹ̀. So when you say I am a Nigerian, the North do not believe in Nigeria. The North does not agree that they are Nigerians. They believe that they are Muslims and they are from the northern part of Nigeria. But an average Yoruba man, as of pé I am an average Yoruba man, as of a ní òun ọmọ Nàìjíríà lòun, òun ò dẹ̀ fẹ́ ní kankan ṣe pẹ̀lú Yorùbá. Ìyẹn ni ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ àwọn tí wọ́n ṣe assume, tó ń fi assumption sí pé Yorùbá ni wá, àmọ́ Nàìjíríà làwọn. But lótìtọ́ lódodo kò sẹ́ni kankan tó ń jẹ́ Nàìjíríà tí kò bá ń ṣe pé àwọn ìlú tí à ń pè ní Britain. God bless the Queen, as she is now 96 years old today or thereabout. But ẹ bá lọ wo Genesis, ìkà tí àwọn òyìnbó ṣe fún àwọn forefathers wa, we should not even accept Nigeria gẹ́gẹ́ bí ìlú kankan mọ́, nítorí pé 200 years ni àwọn ẹ̀yà aláwọ̀ funfun tí à ń pè ní òyìnbó, tá à ń pè ní British Empire, ni wọ́n fi wá síbi tá à ń pè ní Yoruba Kingdom. Nígbà tó dọ́dọ̀ wa, wọ́n wá gẹ́gẹ́ bí ṣẹgbẹ́ni tó ń sọ̀rọ̀ yẹn nísìnyí, ṣe pé èdè wọn ló fi ń sọ̀rọ̀, kò sọ English, ṣe ń gbọ́ èdè yẹn lẹ́yìn, nítorí pé ẹni yẹn ó prefer èdè ìlú ẹ̀ than pé kó máa sọ English. ṣẹgbẹ́ èdè yẹn tó ń sọ lẹ́yìn ẹ wá imagine in 1,000 years lẹ́yìn ìgbà tí gbogbo wa bá ti dàgbà tá darúgbó tí a rebi tí àgbà ń rè káwa máa wá gbọ́ pé ẹ̀yà Yorùbá ò sí mọ́ láyé. ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ ní we can have a restructured Nigeria where the center controls a little bit but it will go like the regional government. And ìbéèrè tí màá tún wá béèrè ni pé àwọn wo ló tò regional government? Is it not the same British Empire that created that regional government that some of you are now saying we should accept and agree to? But all I can say to us is, whether it's a regional government, whether it's a review of the constitution and then we have a new constitution, we can never have unity among us. And the reason for that is, we were never one nígbà tí Elédùmarè dá wa. Wọ́n dá Hausa dáadáa náà, bẹ́ẹ̀ ni wọ́n dá àwọn ẹ̀yà tó kù dáadáa. So why must we all now live under the same roof? Because of what? Because of why? I'll turn the camera now and I'll be speaking behind for us to just see the view. These are views that we've shown you so many times, so it might not be new to some of you, but it is just to show you that should you ever think that development, opportunity, advantage would ever come to Nigeria, you are living in a full denial. Nigeria is not going to change the lives of millions of you. Millions of you will continue to struggle. Monka report lọ́dọ̀ World Bank. World Bank is advising Nigeria that instead tí ẹ fi ń ṣe fuel subsidy, there's going to be a lot of banging and movement. Bí bọ́ọ̀sì yẹn bá ṣe ń rìn sí náà ni movement ṣe máa wáyé. Lẹ́ẹ̀kan sí mo kí gbogbo ọmọ káàárọ̀ jíire. Ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ wàá máa bèrè pé kí ló dé tí kò ṣe sí opportunity fáwọn nínú Nigeria. It is because Nigeria that you thought is for you is not for anybody apart from the corrupt politicians and working with their cronies. And they have cronies all over the world. Even some of their cronies are also operating from outside Nigeria. And these are your uncles, your brothers, your fathers, your friends. They will tell you that Nigeria will be something. Ṣẹ̀wárí World Bank tí ó ń sọ pé kí wọ́n yé ṣe subsidy lórí petrol. Only if you know what is underneath. This World Bank and IMF, what they've done for a very long time is to use us and continue to use us through all these caliphate to control our what belongs to us. Màdé ṣàlàyé lẹ́yìn díẹ̀díẹ̀. Ẹ jẹ́ ká mú example Ogun State. Ogun State resources is meant to serve the Yoruba people. In tó bá wù mí ni mo lè sọ èdè Gẹ̀ẹ́sì, mo dẹ̀ lè sọ èdè wa. Ẹ̀yin tí ẹ máa ń sọ pé speak in Yoruba alone. We are not communicating only to Yoruba people. Bí ṣe máa ń sọ fún yín, we have even our children all over the world. Kódà àwọn ọmọ yín kankan ní Nàìjíríà wọ́n gbọ́ Yorùbá mọ́. So yé máa sọ fún wa what to speak and what not to speak. Tó bá wù wá sọ Yorùbá, in between that we will speak English so that we can carry as many people along. Kò ń ṣe pé àgbọ́ Yorùbá bá tẹ̀ gbọ́ gan tátàtàtà gbọ́ yẹn náà ààrẹ náà ni. Bẹ́ẹ̀ bá fẹ́ gbọ́ a pure Yoruba language program, I'm sure pé ẹ ti mọ àwọn ibi tẹ́tí lè máa gbọ́ Yorùbá nìkan tí wọ́n ní sọ̀yìnbó. I have lived in this country for almost 20-something years. Tí bá dẹ̀ ṣe wá ń sọ Yorùbá tó dáa tó yìí, ó jẹ́ kẹ́ gbà pé ọ̀gá níyà múdà. Torí pé àfigbàgbé ilé náà ni a sì ní èdè yẹn lẹ́nu. Ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ ẹlòmíì ti sọ èdè yẹn nù. So ẹ̀yin kọ́ lẹ máa sọ fún wa pé speak Yorùbá, don't speak English. Àwa la ṣètò, àwa dẹ̀ ni a mọ̀ bá ṣe fi gbètò kalẹ̀. Tí bá ní journalist tí ó ń wò mí láti BBC tí mo wá bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ń sọ Yorùbá nìkan, àbí tí mo ní journalist tó ń wò mí láti àwọn other platforms, because I know they are watching, ẹ̀yin ò mọ̀, and sometimes they want to know what is also happening because they are following some of our platforms, even though they might not be doing enough. Some of their workers, because àwọn kan ní ọ̀gá. I remember tí mo pàdé ọmọ kan tó ń ṣiṣẹ́ ní BBC ní Finsbury Park some few months back. Ó ní gbogbo tó ń lọ ní Nàìjíríà làwọn kúkú mọ̀. Ó ní but nígbà tí àwọn tó jẹ́ kó sọ fún àwọn pé káwọn shoot video káwọn sọ̀rọ̀ lé lórí tó bá fún àwọn ní opportunity kò sí nǹkan táwọn lè ṣe sí, and which is exactly what is happening. So when you think that BBC and all these do not know what is happening in Nigeria, they have a very good clue. Ẹ lọ wo EONS. Mo ti gbé picture yẹn. Some of those gruesome pictures we can't post them on all the social media platforms, but I can post them on my website. Ẹ lọ wo ntí ISWAP dálára ìyẹn ní àná mọ́jú èní. Over 9 people were slaughtered. Wọ́n gé orí wọn, wọ́n wá gbé sẹ́yìn ọrùn wọn. You don't know what is about to happen because ẹ ṣì ń rí ní yeah, don't mind them, Bashiru. Wọ́n mọ̀ pé international audience ni mò ń bá sọ̀rọ̀. Ẹ rò pé Yorùbá nìkan ni mò ń bá sọ̀rọ̀. No, I'm not. Kò ṣe Yorùbá nìkan ni mò ń bá sọ̀rọ̀. You know, this platform, like I told you, is not a blogging platform. It's not a vlog. It is a media platform. No problem. Kò change the driver. I know one bíbá. Kò ságbèrò ní bus stop tó ń jáwó orí. So once again, ṣe rí pé wọ́n ti apologize wọn pé ká má bínú pé wọ́n máa change the driver. Ara ntí freedom dá nìyẹn, because wọ́n mọ̀ pé ẹni tó ti sanwó fún TFL ó ṣàlàyé tí bọ́ọ̀sì ṣe park ibi táwọn lọ́kọ́ nìyẹn. So now I always say World Bank is advising Nigerian government that instead of putting money into the subsidy in trillions of naira, why not divert the money to support other sector, education sector, welfare, housing, disability support. Ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ ọmọ Nigeria, because a lot of people that still believe they are Nigerians, so I'm addressing Nigerians every time we are running our program. Not the Yoruba that has already accepted and know that there's nothing called Nigeria because it is a creation of this country that you are watching a view from right now. This is United Kingdom. This is a live transmission. I'm looking at the time now. It's 1:21 p.m. local time in London. This country is known as Great Britain, but it's divided into England, Wales, and Scotland, and we also have, Dublin and the rest of that. But also, Scotland still want to exit from the union of what we know as Great Britain. A referendum will be pushed by the SNP next year, before the end of their parliamentary term. But these are the same people that want me, a Yoruba man from southwest of what we know as Nigeria, not to talk about self-determination, not to talk about the dissolution and the disintegration of Nigeria. But yet, the killings, the genocide, the massacre, the poverty, the unemployment, the less opportunity, the marginalization that is going on in Nigeria is underreported by the same countries across the globe that are friends to Nigeria, that want you, that want me to remain in Nigeria. But when I come here, they will tell me that I need to go and do English class. We are not fighting the Fulani in the bush. Neither are we fighting the Fulani that is controlling our port authority. We are fighting for our identity. We are for who really we are before the fraudulent amalgamation. Some of you think that if a Yoruba man becomes the next president of Nigeria, that will stop the agenda of the Fulanization of Nigeria. You don't even know the bigger plan, the bigger picture that in track for us. It doesn't matter if a Yoruba man is the president of Nigeria. The terrorists are not going to leave Nigeria alone because the agenda has always been there. It doesn't matter if a Igbo man become the president of Nigeria, which will never happen anyway, because the Igbo will not be given opportunity to become the president. But even Ti Awon Hausa ba debe, it is still not going to change anything. It is the domination of the Fulani Caliphate. The Fulani Caliphate were never part of us. They were just about less 1%. But as we speak today, they are now controlled almost every sector that you can think of. And I can only pity one Nigeria. You can continue to look at this beautiful view as you are watching it right now. This view should have been done in Nigeria for 60 years. But do you know what they were doing? They were sucking out the crude oil and other resources that you might not even think of. All the time we talk about crude oil. We don't talk about the gas. We don't talk about the gold. So many things are being exported out of Nigeria quietly for 60 years. And that is why almost every Nigerian is now traveling out of the country to go and look for a new opportunity for their family and their loved ones. And everybody will start taking one time, to pick, their family out. If you look at this, I'm going to turn the camera a little bit. I'm going to pull it up. Can you see this building? This building was never there some 5 years ago. It used to be what we call the council building for those that live here in the United Kingdom. I'm talking about Boss City Covey. But for those of you can see that building, that big building there. It has now been completed. Our average mekunu lo ngbe níbẹ̀. Some of them, they are going to sell it. But the most important thing is the majority aspect. If a developer wants to do this building, the developer must guarantee that they will give council maybe about 10 or 20, I don't know what the arrangement they normally have. So you can see the building. For those of you that are watching, you can see how tall it is. So now, let me control the camera back on. So that building, as you see there, is for average people. When I say average, these are just ordinary citizen or refugee or anybody. It doesn't matter how you get here. That doesn't concern me. If you like, you get here by boat. If you like, you get here by visa and you don't go back. It's a problem to me. If Nigeria was good, none of us would have been leaving Nigeria to come and live here. But the most important thing is Nigeria and Nigerians, you love Nigeria so much that you think that the politicians that have stolen big, huge and chunk of money that should have been diverted back into each of the 774 local government. In ten wool, Nibibai is just one out of so many local government that we have. And you can see, you will see police, you will see ambulance, you will see fire brigade, and we don't even have to compare United Kingdom. But I can assure you that we can, because so I believe they were called for something. You can see they're coming out from their vehicle, and right there and there, I think they're going into that shop. Maybe there's a criminal there. Because somebody has called the police for support. So to continue to look at, on the left hand side is a GP surgery, which is for the doctor. The question is, you in your own local government, ìwọ tó wà ní local government, ǹjẹ́ gbogbo tí à ń sọ láti 2 years, ìwọ náà gbé yẹ̀wò, béèrè lọ́wọ́ rẹ̀, and don't tell us that Rome was not built in one day. We know that Rome was not built in one day. Nobody disagree with you that Rome was built or is not built. But the question is, 23 years, 1999 till date of what we can call the democracy of Nigeria. Have you tasted the benefit of this democracy, or do you want to become a victim? Taste it. Ṣé rí pé boss kan ló fẹ́ jáde, àwọn ilé nísìnyí la máa ń pè nínú agboolé làwọn máa ń wọ̀, inú agboolé ló ti jáde, because they want to make sure that everybody can get where they want to go. When we talk about gas lẹ́rìí tí wọ́n connect sí only problem. We have abundance of gas in almost every Yoruba land. But bí a ṣe ń sọ̀rọ̀ lọ́wọ́lọ́wọ́, aláwọn tí wọ́n ń jókòó sínú ilé tí wọ́n ní experience tó ti lọ sí university ní Nàìjíríà náà ni o, but yet we can't provide job for them. Do you know millions of Nigerians are just waking up every day? Not that they are lazy, but we don't have the system that could have provided that opportunity for 23 years. 1999 was when we can say we came back to democracy, even though we know it has never been a true democracy. But let's just, give and take. Let's just leave it as Latin 1999. We came back. It could have been better. But do you know what they did? They turned it to money politics, where everybody that wants to become a politician, either directly or indirectly, politicians, they have a lot of companies and a lot of individuals that they use. Even pastors and imams are helping them to steal huge amount of money and pump it into their churches and their mosques and their businesses. So sometimes people will just wake up one day and just realize that somebody becomes a billionaire. You would then ask, what app will develop? What sector will develop? And all these, thank you so much. Keep the comment coming. I'll be reading them as well. And I appreciate those of you that have joined us again. My name is Olayomi Koiki. I just want you, àdúgbò àwọn Jew níbi tá a wà yìí, wọ́n pè ní Stamford Hill. They have literally dominated almost every part of this particular area. And there's another area that they have is called Golders Green. Àwa náà ẹ̀yà kan ni wá tọ́lọ́run dá wa dáadáa, àmọ́ a ti wà nínú ìlú tí kò jẹ́ kí ìmọ́lẹ̀ wa tàn síta. Ẹ ṣé gan ni ẹ̀yin ìyá wa tí ẹ ti ń wọlé, ìyá wa Adélẹ́yẹ, mo kí gbogbo ẹ̀yin tẹ́ wà lórí Instagram. Àbú ẹnu kó ẹni kọ́kàn, Ọlọ́run ní jẹ́ kémi fẹnu mi máa fi sọ fáwọn tí wọ́n ń gbọ́ wa àtàwọn tó support wa ká wá máa sọ pé ẹ mọ̀ tẹ́ ń ṣe. Àwa kọ́ ń fi àpèjúwe pé ǹjẹ́ a sì lè gbé nínú Nàìjíríà tí gbogbo yín ní ká wà nínú ẹ̀, fẹ́yìn tẹ́ believe in one Nigeria ni o, because àwa kan I believe in one Nigeria mọ́. And we are telling you the reason why. We are giving you the reason, and sometimes we want you to come and challenge us. But tí wàá challenge wa, gbogbo tẹ́ kàn sọ ni pé ká jẹ́ kí Yorùbá dé bẹ́ẹ̀ nù. Yes, this is United Kingdom. Yeah, this is Stamford Hill. This is so many things that sometimes we ask our people, what more do you want me to tell you? How more do you want us to explain that there was nothing called Nigeria before 1914? But even if you say you don't want to agree to that, the question then is, Emma Bino Eitawalori, Instagram, Koikimedia. I have to pick up a call, so I'm going to disconnect that and come back, because mo fẹ́ gbé lórí Facebook, ó máa disconnect the broadcasting yẹn. Mo ń bọ̀ ẹ̀yin èèyàn mi, Emma Bino. When the family are calling, it is important that we respond to that without any hesitation. Enjoy the view while I make a call. Akí gbogbo ẹ̀yin Mùsùlùmí pátápátá, akí gbogbo àwọn oníṣẹ̀ṣe nílẹ̀ Yorùbá, mo kí gbogbo ẹ̀yin àgbàlagbà tí Ọlọ́run ní jẹ́ kọ́pọ̀ lẹ́yìn jọba. Yeah, Alpha. Yeah, eléṣọ̀lẹ̀. Èmi tí mo ti bọ́ sọ́nà, so hopefully anyway, so mo ti bọ́ sọ́nà náà rí. Sorry it goes. So, but she might try it. Really well anyway. Alright, later on the live broadcast. So, okay then, alright. I greet all my Biafra brothers. I say Kedu. I greet even all the Hausa people. I don't have any problem with Hausa people, but I just don't want to be in the same country named Nigeria, so that you will become a dominant of me when I want to be represented in my embassy in UK. I don't want to be part of a system where even the Igbo will be in dominant of my country called Nigeria. I want everyone to have their own opportunity. Let everybody stay on their own lane. Yes, this is Stamford Hill, not London. This is to say that we can live side by side as a nation of our own. Because I know it's boiling. But we will be starting the broadcast back on Koikimedia. Okay. Ṣé Koikimedia ṣe wà hàn ní? Àbọ̀ ti tán ni. No. As a nation of our own, we can live. Wow, something is not right. 1 minute, people. Let me look at what is going on. Koikimedia. I don't know. Side by side. The weather is so hot, and I think it's having a big impact on the. If you are still thinking that Nigeria is going to work, I can only pity you. You don't know what you're talking about. Everybody knows Nigeria has failed. Not just failed, it has created poverty, it has created pain, it has created, what we can call so continue to believe those politicians that have nothing to offer apart from pain, and they know that, but it's only you are hoping that Nigeria will give you a better life. But I know there's nobody that can give anybody a better life, because Nigeria itself is created not to function. So, but I believe that the more we explain to our people, our grandma wa tó wà níbí báyìí, gbogbo wọn ló ní opportunity. Kò sí bó ṣe lè dàgbà tó nílùú yìí káwa máa sọ pé wọ́n ti di àjẹ́ sí wa lọ́wọ́. But ní Nàìjíríà, àgbàlagbà ni ẹ ti sọ di àjẹ́ nínú ilé. Ṣé rí ìdí ni pé ilẹ̀ Yorùbá is been caged. Ṣé wá rí gbogbo àwọn politicians? What they've done is they use poverty to lock the potential of our people, so that our people will never be given any opportunity. And that is why we are saying that but we don't want to be in Nigeria again. Nigeria is a crime scene. Genocide is happening in Nigeria. People are being massacred on a daily basis, whether they are Hausa, whether they are Hausa Christian, Hausa Muslim. They are being killed by the terrorists known as ISWAP. They are being killed by Boko Haram. They are also being killed by the government because it's not providing the adequate security to protect lives. Whether it is the Yoruba Muslim or Yoruba Christian, they are being massacred and being killed on a daily basis by the terrorists operating in Yoruba land. Wọ́n jí àwọn èèyàn wa gbé, wọ́n ń béèrè owó lọ́wọ́ wọn, wọ́n ń béèrè ransom, wọ́n ń béèrè oríṣiríṣi nǹkan, kódà wọ́n ń bá wọn sùn ní tipátipá. Whether it is the Igbo land, there is genocide, there is crime against humanity, there is also no care from the government to protect them, and that is happening to either a Igbo Muslim or Igbo Christian. Whether it is in the Middle Belt, just as Governor Otom have said so many times, that he's not a fool at 60 years old. He believed that the Fulani wants to take over Nigeria by force. But bí àwọn Yorùbá tó wà nílé bí wọ́n ti ṣe mọ̀ pé Fulani, to the international community, that Nigeria is now at the verge of collapse. We must not allow Nigeria to continue, and we must do everything to continue to create that awareness, that education for our people in different parts of the globe. Some are not concerned, I can understand, they are so engaged and busy activities, níbikíbi tó bá wà. And the same thing goes to a lot of Nigerians back home. They will tell you that they have no problem as Nigeria is. They will tell you that Nigeria has not happened to them. They will tell you that Nigeria hasn't got any problem. Àwa nìkan là ń rí, especially the diaspora that are campaigning for the self-determination of the Yoruba people. They will tell you that Nigeria is okay. They will give you all the excuses that ìtorí pé Hausa ló wà níbẹ̀ tí Yorùbá bá débẹ̀ Nàìjíríà máa gbádùn ó máa lálàáfíà. They will give you the false hope that we just are not happy because of one thing or one reason. But what everybody do not know is the unity of Nigeria has been broken ever since the 1914 fraudulent amalgamation. I cite today my brother in Florida, Aziz. I cite every one of you. This is now dusting. It's called Kingsland High Road. Sometimes people say don't compare London or United Kingdom to Nigeria. But do you know that the amount of money that have traveled through Nigeria, no Nigerian should suffer. No Nigerian should be begging. No Nigerian should be claiming asylum in UK, in Europe, in America, in Canada. If Nigeria was truly working, no Nigerians should be outside Nigeria. We should all be in Nigeria and fix Nigeria. But they were so crafty. Nigeria was marginalized. And that is why we are now saying our best bet is to exit out of Nigeria peacefully and then have our own independent nation. Some say, how do you want to currency will low? Constitution will low. And the question is, for 61 years or 23 years of democracy, continue or we start something afresh. Don't ever think that if a Yoruba man or anybody become the president, that will stop the terrorist invasion of Nigeria. It is an agenda, and that agenda is what they want to complete. But we can stop it. We can say, no, we don't want to be part of it anymore. But how do we do so? We must create awareness. We must let people know that we are first Yoruba before the 1914 amalgamation. We have our own culture. We have who we are. Does not mean that we hate anybody. Does not mean we want to kill anybody. We are not killers. The killers are the terrorists, Fulani Caliphate. Ṣé rí pé CID kan ló ń bọ̀ yẹn, ṣé rí mọ́tò tó ń flash yẹn blue yẹn, CID ní ṣé rí bó ṣe ń sáré bọ̀. Security is so important to the British government. But the Nigerian government do not have any concern about the security of the people. Ẹlọgbọ́n kan tí Garba Shehu tó sọ, the government continue to release criminals that have stolen money because the government says they are sick. The government continue to neglect this insecurity that is killing so many Nigerians as we speak today. So are saying that it is okay. And you might worry now. And you shall send the Wosiwa. As I speak to you today, the pound sterling to Naira is now 7. One thing is, we are not going to sit back and allow something has happened again. Always something always happen. You never know when something happened, and it looks like there's a situation here. Okay, I think it's the traffic light is probably not working. I don't know. We're still in Dustin. Nigeria is now at the verge of breakup, and it will break. The international community will report it when it eventually break. They might be running away and be telling you Nigeria is working. They know that Nigeria is not working. Even a layman knows that Nigeria is not working. It's just a matter of when it will explode. Whether you like it or not, Nigeria is a failed country. And it doesn't matter whatever anybody tells you. I am telling you that Nigeria, it's not and will not work. The weather is so hot, and it is also shutting down our device, because I'm literally pointing the phone into the sun rail. The broadcast will be coming to an end very soon. But what I can say to those of you that are watching us from different platforms is that we don't hate anybody, but what we don't want to be is be in that contraction that was put together for 61 years. I never say something that is better. Thank you so much. They will tell you to go and get your voter's card, or permanent voter's card as it's called in Nigeria, but they know that that will not give you the result. Since 1999, what has your voter's card done in terms of supporting and making sure that your life is better? Since 1999, 23 years ago, what has been the benefit of that voter's card? Advantage has that voter's card given you? What opportunity has it? It has given you more crime across the whole length and breadth. I cite every single one of you on the broadcast as usual. This is our street evangelism to tell Nigerians that, and our friends that are non-Nigerians, whether from other African countries, that Nigeria now is going through a turmoil. Nigeria are being killed every single day, and no international media is reporting it as it's meant to be. As I speak to you yesterday, go on Koikimedia.com, go on our blog. I posted the latest killings from ISWAP. What Gilrieno? You will be thinking I'm joking. It's there. Or you can go to EONS on Twitter. But if you want to see it, don't tell us to post it on Facebook, because we're going to get blocked. We are not going to post such on Instagram and also on Twitter or YouTube. But if you go on www.koikimedia.com, you will see how a human being, a Nigerian to be precise, the head was cut off, and they tied the person's hand at the back and put the head at the back. What guilty any? And then now let me bring the camera back to my face, because I'm going to be ending the broadcast in just under 3 minutes. We care about you. We care about you. That is why we are saying all the time, let us allow Nigeria to go. We love you. That's why we are saying we should not believe them. And one thing we need to understand is your politicians can continue to campaign across the Nigeria with their bull van and money, but what they will never tell you is politics of Nigeria today is not going to solve the current crisis that is currently being played out. What is happening in Nigeria is not a movie. The killings happening in Nigeria is done purposely to continue to scare millions of you. The question you should ask yourself as Nigerians, for those of you that still believe in Nigeria, is where is the government? Why is the government not giving everything that they have to secure every Nigerians and every local government? It is an agenda, and that agenda has been there for a very long time. It's just that some of us are only just waking up to see that agenda. The more we stay in Nigeria, the more our life will be a threat. Those of you diaspora that are saying it concerns you no because you're not interested, you probably complete your 30 or 35 years work in Europe or America or Asia, wherever you are, or maybe you are self-employed or you're a businessman, and you want to relocate and now go and stay in Nigeria and hope that Nigeria does not happen to you. Do you know that Dr. Chinelo, the girl or a woman, no, I shouldn't use the word girl, the woman, our beautiful sister that was killed on the terrorist bomb attack on the 28th of March in Kaduna, she will be buried today. Do you know that there is still no justice for Bamishi? Remember her. She was traveling just like this on a local bus that is for Lagos State known as BRT. She never made up to that journey. The journey was stopped. Not that stopped, she was killed by the same system that you all still believe in. Remember Jumoke Oyeleke? you will still understand that she was also killed. How many people like that in Ojigbo? Some of you have even forgotten that your friends and your loved ones were killed at the Lekki toll gate. You are now also campaigning for the same criminals that created that killing. You are not talking about Sanwo-Olu to come and become the next governor again in Lagos State. You've forgotten that Sanwo-Olu knew about the killings of what happened in Lekki toll gate. This is where the broadcast is going to end. This is where we will leave it this afternoon. My name again is Olayomi Koiki, and the time now is just coming up to almost 2 p.m. Let us say no to Nigeria. Let us say yes to Yoruba Nation. Yoruba Nation is not a political party. Yoruba Nation is not a political party. It is a movement to the liberation of the Yoruba people from what we call Nigeria today. Whatever we are doing today, we're not going to be here forever. But if you allow those fool politicians the money back, they still want to control your lives. We can be better in 20 years when we have a nation of our own. Your life can never be better in Nigeria. And on that note, I salute you all. Yoruba Nation is not going back. Yoruba Nation forever. Have a very good afternoon and bye from this part of the globe.
149 to London Bridge.
Okay.